I'm always looking for different ways and new ways of trying to get organized in my life and trying to just become better. I really enjoy planners, and I wanted to. I really have a hard time finding planners that I like because so many planners are so overarching and general. I like to see more of what I'm doing, how much time it takes up, where's my free time, and where that goes. And so I a lot of the planners that I find out and about in stores are daily planners, daily, weekly, monthly, yearly planners. But they're never hourly or half hourly planners. And so what I'm doing here is I'm making a planner for the month of September, and what I'm doing is using graphing paper, and then I'm going to split it up into half hour chunks. You'll see me write down on that side. Um, and so what I'm doing right here is just making sure that it fits. I'm giving it a cover, kind of making it cute. You can design your cover any way you want, but I'm just going to talk about uh, how I plan. So with these, just one page equals a day, but with the graphing paper, I just tore it out of a notebook that I had for like high school algebra, and so I took it out, and then I figured out that I could use 2 pages folded in half, put together, and I would have pretty much a week. I would have 8 days because it's each page front and back. Um, and so then I could use the grid to plan my day into chunks because I really like having it's like, okay, well, I'm working from 8 to 4, and yeah, I'm a real life human being with a real life human job. Um, and then I put in all of the different things that I have regularly on a day-to-day basis. Like I make and eat dinner, I do my dishes, I have people that I need to drive to various activities. I have piano lessons on Thursday nights, and you'll see me fill that in. And you can see right now how I am uh, putting down my dates, or not my dates, my times. So I start at 8 because before then it's really just me getting up, getting ready. My day really starts at 8 a.m. And then I'm skipping a square so that I can do half hour chunks. So 8, 8:30, 9, 9:30, 10, 10:30. And then I go all the way, just with the size of this paper, it lets me go down to about 9 o'clock, which is about when I'm heading to bed, getting ready for bed. And that just fits my personal schedule. You can adjust this how you need. And I started with just a week, like the first week of times. That way, I can kind of pause, see what I'm doing, see what else I can do. And then I'm kind of showing you how I decorated it. I just had some stickers that I wanted to use, and I had a quote that I wanted to put on it. Um, I had previously created a cover for another planner I was doing, um, and you kind of see that I have these different gel pens and a white gel pen. The white gel pen is really nice. It doesn't get super bright until after it dries, but that's really nice. And then I was showing you just kind of how I tested it out to see how it worked on my construction paper and see how it works, how it might need an extra layer. And so this was just an opportunity for me to like use the stickers I never use, to use the pens that like I enjoy. And then that one, I was planning on maybe doing some doodling across the construction paper, and these pens, like, they don't always work. They dry up sometimes, and so I need to fiddle with it. Um, and so I was just testing it out, seeing how that worked. That way I know that it works. And I had my cute little stickers, and I think I'm going to use the other stickers that came from that sheet and the washi tape, more on the inside. And this is the point where I wanted to include my quote. And so it's like, pay attention to the things that excite you. They're not random. They're connected to your purpose. So follow them. And so I was practicing a couple of times trying to figure out how to really make that how I wanted it to look, and kind of planning out where I'm going to put the words on the cover. And then I ended up just putting it in on the cover with the white gel pen. And I like it. It's not too over the top or anything. And I kind of like how this all turned out. And then, as you noticed, like, my September was too long for my sticker, but still it was really cute. And if I didn't just use my stickers now, I don't know when I would use them. And then I just like writing too. I like doing things with my hands. It's really nice to just touch things and make things work. So I'm trying to think of like other tips and tricks that I wanted to share with you about planning, because I know it helps me feel in control of my life and really powerful. Even if I don't follow my plan, having an idea and knowing what to expect really does help me feel in control of my life. And that's, even if plans change, because they always do, that's okay, because then I have a guide on what to do tomorrow. And I put those little shiny stickers because the little sticker was kind of shiny too. And so this is a trick I picked up from one of my friends. They would put a little pack of sticky notes. They would just pull, like, I think I put like 8 or so. And then you just stuck it in the cover so that you have an idea of, so that you have sticky notes when you need them. And then this is me. Okay, so I'm dating the first week or so, and then I'm filling in some of my other, what are they called? My other tasks. And as you can see, I'm going through. I have a ruler. I keep a ruler on hand, especially when I'm working with the graph paper, and that way I'm able to mark out those blocks. And then I am going to go in and fill in more details of like what my workday entails. But since this is just an example, you can see, like, I've got those daily things and I wanted to do some writing around 7 p.m. I have some stuff at 8, and then you always want to include planning in your planning. Like, whenever you plan, make sure you include your time for travel, time for eating, time for sleeping, time for getting ready, and time for planning. Otherwise, you forget, and then you don't plan, and then you run out of time, and you forget to plan. Then you stop planning because it's not built into your day-to-day routines. And you can just, as you can see, I'm just writing down like the dates, and I thought like having them on the side was really cute rather than trying to have them at the top, because I already have the rest of my my page already taken up with time. And then I only have set aside like 4 squares for the initial planning, and that's just for a base. I can make it longer, I can make it shorter. It just depends on how big your handwriting is. As you can see, I've got a couple of drive in there, and that's just when I have to drive people various places. And then it just kind of, especially when you are planning at the start of the week, having those chunks mapped out for you is really helpful. And that way you're able to see what time you have left, when you need to do certain things. And that way it just makes it easier to take into account what free time you have versus what time you want to occupy with certain things. And so as I plan a few different times. I like to plan monthly so that I have an idea of what's going on over the month. I like to plan weekly, and usually it's like a Friday, Saturday, or Sunday that I take some time and I plan the next week. And then I like to plan every evening. That way I know what's going on the next day. I can account for my time. I can roll better with the punches. And then on that day I've got Sunday church, as you can see. So I'm blocking out that time. That way I know that I won't be doing anything. And then I'm kind of seeing what else did I do. But there are so many different ways you can do this. Oh, I also included to-do lists. I can include to-do lists, goals. That really just depends on like how you like to do it. I thrive on to-do lists. And so like I have a new chapter that I want to write for one of my fan fictions. And so I'll start with that to-do list. And really the thing is that you don't have to, you see, it says plan next week. You don't have to do anything really spectacular. You can just use a graph notebook and it'll be great. So I hope that you got inspired and that you're able to create a notebook just for you, a planner that will make everything easier, to make your life easier.